I'm Jenn Fadal, founder of The Pack Mom, and today we're talking about how to address a neighbor that is complaining about barking dogs. Have you become immune to your Fido's barking? If you have, that's great, but it doesn't mean your neighbor needs to do the same. So how do we address this problem? It could become a big issue. It can escalate to become a big issue. So you want to kind of nip it in the bud. So the first thing you need to do is decide how you're going to address the neighbor. Is it somebody you know? Can you knock on their door and ask the question, what's wrong? When is my dog barking? If it's a neighbor that you're not very comfortable with or someone you don't really talk to on a daily basis, you might want to try leaving a note at their door or mailing them a letter, just opening that window of communication. Next, once you have that line open, find out what the true problem is. Is your dog barking all day long when you're not at home, or is your dog just barking at certain times of the day when your neighbor is outside and your dog is outside? Is your dog rushing the fence and barking at the neighbor's kids? Really, what exactly is the problem? Once you find that out, make sure to apologize, be empathetic, and listen. I know all of us love our dogs and we think they can do no wrong most of the time, but our neighbor, not so much. So make sure to listen and apologize, be empathetic. That will take you a long way. Once you've done all of that, then it's time to develop a compromise with your neighbor. Maybe the problem is when your neighbor is leaving for work in the morning, your dog is outside and they are bum rushed with a huge amount of barking. Keep your dog inside at that point. Maybe it's that your dog is barking when somebody rings your doorbell. Maybe put a sign on your door, please do not ring doorbell during the hours of 8 and 5 during the day. Maybe you have a doggy door, so your dog has access all day long, in and out, and your neighbor is hearing the barking continue throughout the day. Maybe it's time to close that doggy door between certain hours of the day. Maybe hire someone to let your dog out midday, or maybe you can come home from lunch even and let your dog out. Compromise is key, because as I said before, this can escalate to a pricey problem and such a not one that you want to have in your neighborhood. So it's worth your time, money, and energy. And it's something that you might need to get help with. Hire a trainer or get a friend that knows something a little bit more about dogs and get some help. But I'm Jenn Fadal. Today we're talking about how to address a neighbor who's complaining about barking dogs. Have a great day.